All right, so we're prepping for a product quality controller interview.
Oh, wow.
And we've got a ton of RoleCatcher intel here.
Okay.
Career guides, interview guides, even their AI features.
Nice.
All to help you just absolutely ace this interview.
Yeah. You know, it's really interesting how this whole role has transformed over the years.
Right.
It's not just about spotting defects anymore.
Yeah.
It's about really being the champion of quality, like throughout that entire process.
Oh, for sure.
You're safeguarding a company's reputation, building that customer trust.
Definitely. And I think that's a great way to look at it.
Right.
And that really highlights the importance of, understanding what makes a quality controller tick.
Absolutely.
So let's dive into some of the key interview questions
Okay.
that RoleCatcher has pulled together for this deep dive.
Sounds good.
They've got 9 in total.
All right.
And trust me, these are the questions you need to be ready for.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Let's jump right in
Let's do it.
with the first one. What inspired you to pursue a career in product quality control?
Okay, so this one sounds pretty simple,
It does.
but they're really trying to get at what drives your passion in this field.
Yeah, exactly. And, you don't want to just say, I like catching errors or something like that.
Right.
Think back to experiences where, it really showcased your meticulous nature. Maybe spearheaded a project where you went above and beyond to ensure everything was just perfect.
Mm.
Even if it meant putting in extra hours.
Right.
Or even learning a new skill.
I like it.
Always remember, a specific example is so much more powerful than just a general statement.
Absolutely. Paint a picture for them.
Yeah.
Show them that dedication.
Exactly.
Okay, so question number 2 gets a little more into the heart of the job.
All right.
How do you ensure that products meet quality standards?
So this is your chance to walk them through your process.
Okay.
What steps do you take? Do you rely on visual inspections, precise measurements,
Okay.
specific software tools?
Yeah.
This is where your methodical approach really shines.
Right.
You want them to see you as that systematic problem solver.
Okay, so we've got passion.
Yes.
We've got process.
Uh-huh.
Question number 3, it kind of throws us a little bit of a curveball here.
Okay.
How do you handle situations where a product does not meet quality standards?
Oh.
And we all know those moments happen.
Right.
So how do we address this question?
So this is all about problem solving under pressure.
Okay.
Share a story about a time that you identified a quality issue.
Right?
Walk them through how you investigated the root cause, maybe using a fishbone diagram or the 5 whys technique.
Yeah.
And most importantly, what steps did you take to resolve it?
Okay.
And then how did you prevent it from happening again?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So it's like the classic,
Right.
tell me about a time
Exactly.
question, but everyone loves a good story.
Absolutely.
And speaking of stories,
Yeah.
RoleCatcher's AI can actually analyze your interview answers
Oh, wow.
and give you feedback almost like you're practicing with a personal coach.
That's amazing.
So it's a game changer, especially for those of us who get a little nervous during interviews.
Right.
You can practice your delivery, get tips on your content,
Yeah.
even tailor your answers to specific companies and roles.
It's like having a secret weapon
I love that.
to help you stand out.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so question number 4.
Okay.
This one focuses on staying current.
Right.
How do you stay up to date with changes in quality control regulations and standards? How do we make this one exciting?
Well, you can go beyond just listing sources.
Right.
Talk about your proactive approach.
Right.
Do you subscribe to any industry journals?
Uh-huh.
Have you taken any recent professional development courses?
Okay.
Are you a member of the American Society for Quality?
Gotcha.
Things like that.
Okay, so it's about showing them that you're genuinely invested
Absolutely.
in your professional growth.
Yeah?
That you're on top of all the latest trends. That's it. Now, question number 5 dives into technology a little bit.
Okay.
Can you describe your experience with quality control software?
So this is where you can get specific.
Right.
Think about the software you've used.
Uh-huh.
Was it for statistical process control?
Okay.
Data analysis? Automated inspections?
Yeah.
But don't just rattle off names.
Right.
Tell them how you've actually used these tools to make a difference.
Right. Give them those concrete examples.
Exactly.
Maybe you use statistical analysis to identify trends and prevent defects
Right.
before they even happened.
Exactly.
Or maybe you were involved in configuring automated inspection systems to improve efficiency.
Show them you understand how technology enhances quality control.
Right.
That you have the skills to utilize it effectively.
Yeah, and don't forget, RoleCatcher's AI can actually help you tailor your answers to the specific job descriptions.
Oh, that's right.
You can plug in the details, and it'll highlight keywords and suggest ways to emphasize your most relevant experience.
Oh, wow.
So it's not just about that general interview prep.
Right.
It's about making sure your answers are perfectly aligned with the job that you're targeting.
I like it.
Now, question number 6 gets a little more technical.
Okay.
Can you describe your experience with root cause analysis?
So this one is all about showcasing your analytical prowess. Have you ever used a fishbone diagram or the 5 whys technique to pinpoint the root cause of a quality issue?
Right.
Walk them through your thought process. Show them that you can go beyond those surface-level observations and really dig deep to find the underlying problem.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's about demonstrating that you're a critical thinker.
Right.
You can identify not just what went wrong, but why it went wrong.
Exactly.
Okay, on to question number 7.
Okay.
This expands our focus out to suppliers a little bit.
Right.
Can you describe your experience with supplier quality management?
So this is important.
Yeah, why is this so important?
Because quality control is a team effort.
Okay.
You need to ensure that your suppliers are meeting your company's standards as well. Have you ever conducted supplier audits?
Okay.
Worked with them to implement corrective action plans? Things like that.
Okay.
These are all great examples to share.
So it's about demonstrating that you can build those strong relationships with suppliers.
Absolutely.
And that you're proactive in ensuring quality throughout that entire supply chain.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've talked about your passion for quality, your process, your problem-solving skills, your tech savviness, and your ability to collaborate with suppliers.
It's a lot.
It is. But you know what?
What's next?
Let's tackle the final 2 questions in our next segment.
Okay.
They dive into continuous improvement methodologies and your strategic approach to quality control initiatives.
And trust me, you're going to want to hear what RoleCatcher's AI can do to help you prepare for those.
I can't wait.
Okay, so let's jump back into these interview questions from RoleCatcher.
Sounds good.
Question number 7 asks, can you describe your experience with continuous improvement methodologies?
Okay.
And this is where you can showcase your dedication to making things better, always striving for excellence.
I love that mindset.
Right.
We've all heard of Lean, Six Sigma, Kaizen.
Yes.
But how do we actually connect those methodologies to our own experiences in a way that really impresses the interviewer?
So you want to think back to projects where you applied these principles.
Okay.
Did you participate in a Kaizen event where you and your team focused on streamlining a specific process?
Okay.
Or maybe you were involved in a Six Sigma project aimed at reducing defects?
Right.
This is your opportunity to highlight not just your theoretical knowledge, but your practical experience.
So it's about showcasing those tangible results.
Exactly.
So, for example, I could say, I was part of a Kaizen event that reduced production downtime by 15%.
Exactly.
That sounds a lot more impressive than just saying, I know what Kaizen is.
Yes, quantifiable results are key.
Okay.
They want to see how you've actually made an impact using these methodologies.
I like it.
And remember, RoleCatcher's AI can help you identify which methodologies are most relevant to the specific job you're applying for.
Okay.
It can analyze the job description and suggest which experiences to emphasize in your answers.
That's incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
It really takes the guesswork out of interview prep.
For sure.
So question number 8 takes us to a little bit more of a strategic level. How do you prioritize quality control initiatives? That sounds like a real brain teaser.
It is, but it's also an opportunity to demonstrate your leadership potential.
Yeah.
Imagine you're leading a team and you're faced with multiple quality initiatives. How do you determine which ones deserve immediate attention and which ones can be tackled later?
So there's probably a lot of factors to consider, right?
Absolutely. You might consider the potential impact on quality. the feasibility of implementing the initiative,
Oh.
the resources required,
Mm.
and how well it aligns with the overall business goals.
Gotcha.
It's all about showcasing your ability to think strategically
Okay.
and make informed decisions.
So it's not just about being a task doer.
Right.
It's about being a leader
Exactly.
who can effectively manage and prioritize those quality control efforts.
Yes, and I bet RoleCatcher's AI
Yeah,
can provide some insights here too.
for sure.
It can analyze the company's profile and identify their key focus areas.
Okay.
This allows you to tailor your answers to align with their specific priorities,
Well, I like it.
demonstrating that you've done your homework and
Right.
that you're thinking about quality control from their perspective.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
It's like having a personalized research assistant
Uh-huh.
helping you craft those perfect answers.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've covered 8 challenging questions so far.
We have.
What's the final hurdle we need to prepare for?
Let's find out.
All right, so we've tackled 8 tough questions.
Yeah, we have.
But there's one final hurdle we need to prepare for.
Uh-huh.
What's question number 9?
Okay, so the final question in RoleCatcher's guide is, what are your salary expectations?
Oh yeah, the one we all anticipate
Right.
and maybe dread a little bit.
A little bit.
So it's definitely a question that requires some careful thought and preparation.
Yeah.
So what are some of your top tips for navigating this salary discussion?
Well, first and foremost, do your research.
Okay.
Websites like Glassdoor and Salary.com
Oh.
can give you a pretty good sense of the average salary range
I do.
for similar positions in your area.
All right.
You also want to consider your experience,
Right.
your skills,
Yeah.
and the specific requirements of the role. Knowing your worth is key to negotiating effectively.
Right. We don't want to undervalue ourselves,
No.
but we also don't want to price ourselves out of the running.
Exactly.
So how do we strike that balance?
Well, that's where RoleCatcher's AI can be incredibly helpful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it can analyze the company's profile,
Uh-huh.
industry benchmarks,
Okay.
even the specific job description
Hmm.
to provide those tailored salary insights.
Wow.
This gives you a realistic range to work with, and it helps you justify your expectations based on data.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It takes the guesswork out of the equation.
Right.
So instead of just throwing out a number,
Uh-huh.
we can say,
Yeah.
based on my research and RoleCatcher's insights,
Right.
I'm expecting a salary in the range of, say.
I love it.
So it shows that you've done your homework,
Exactly.
that you're approaching the salary discussion strategically,
Yep. And remember, the salary negotiation is a two-way street.
right?
Be prepared to articulate the value you bring to the company. And be open to discussing other aspects of the compensation package, like benefits and growth opportunities.
That's great advice.
Thank you.
We've covered 9 really challenging questions
We have.
from RoleCatcher's interview guide.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel so much more prepared now.
Good.
It's incredible how much valuable information and guidance RoleCatcher provides,
It is.
especially their AI-powered tools.
Yeah, those AI features are so cool.
They really are.
Uh-huh.
So for anyone out there gearing up for a product quality controller interview,
Yes,
remember, preparation is key.
it really is.
And RoleCatcher is your ultimate ally in this journey.
Absolutely.
It's about more than just landing the job.
Right.
It's about stepping into a really dynamic and rewarding career
Uh-huh.
where you can truly make a difference.
Exactly.
Upholding those quality standards, championing customer satisfaction,
Yes.
driving continuous improvement.
I like it.
And as technology continues to evolve, the role of a product quality controller is undoubtedly going to transform as well.
Oh, for sure.
So embrace lifelong learning,
Yeah.
stay curious,
Uh-huh.
and never stop honing your skills.
And remember, you've got this.
Yeah, you got this.
With thorough preparation, the right tools,
Right.
and a passion for quality,
Yes.
you're well on your way to acing that interview and embarking on a really exciting career journey.
Absolute good luck out there, everyone.